Artists, we are going to use oil pastels today. Remember, oil pastels are the slippery pastels, and they're a little bit more chunky. We are going to focus on tints today. What is a tint, you might be thinking? A tint is basically when you add white to a color to make it lighter. So for instance, here's where I added white to a darker blue to make it lighter and even lighter. Now, let me show you what we're doing today. Alright, my artists, to color in our wonderful flowers today, inspired by the artist George O'Keeffe, we are going to choose the colors we want for our oil pastels. You will have a bunch of colors to choose from. I am going to make my flower blue. You don't have to just make your flower one color. Each petal could be a different color if you would like. The middle can all be a different color if you would like, but I'm going to make mine all blue. You'll notice that there are different blues in here and a white. You have a darker blue, you have a lighter blue, so a blue that has been tinted with white to make it lighter, and then I just have my white. You are going to start at the bottom of your petal with your darkest, move to your lighter color, and then move all the way up to your white, creating your gradient, your color that gets lighter and lighter until it gets white and it's blended nice at the spots where the colors merge and mix together. Let me show you what we do. So first one, I'm going to show you on one petal, and then I'm going to let you fill in the rest of yours. So just your petals today. You're going to take your darker blue and you're going to fill in or your whatever the darker color you have. Going to fill it up as much as I would like, keeping in mind that I have two other colors to add. I'm going to go in with my lighter blue. Oil pastels blend best when the lighter color overlaps the darker color. So when I blend these two together, I'm going to make sure my lighter is going over the darker blue rather than doing the darker blue over my lighter blue. So I'm going to fill that in, making sure to not scribble. We're filling it in. We're aiming for a level 4. When I'm about to mix these together and blend them, I'm going to bring my lighter color over my darker. It's going to blend super nicely. It looks so nice. The last color I'm going to use is my white because it's going to make my lightest blue. And if you keep adding white to a color over and over and over and over and over again, eventually it's going to get basically the color white again. So I'm going to fill up my white paper with my white pastel. Don't worry, the white pastel will show later when we color in our backgrounds black next class. So this class you're only thinking about your color. I'm going to go over my lighter blue to start to get that nice gradient, that nice blending. And voila! I have my gradient. I'm going to do this to all my petals real fast to show you what it will look like in the end, your finished pieces. And then if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask. All right, artists, notice how I'm doing a gradient for each petal, each separate petal. If my oil pastel gets dirty, I can flip my paper over to the back and I can clean it off. So I get a nice clean white again. The other thing is when I'm coloring it in, I'm not going as fast as I can. I'm taking my time. I'm filling in my white first and trying to keep it as clean as I can. And then I'm going over my other color. I'm not scribbling so much and going so fast that I'm bringing my other colors and muddying my other colors. Making sure to be very careful in mixing my colors. Another thing to keep in mind, artists, is be careful where your fingers are. It's easy to smudge oil pastel with the oils on your hands, so make sure when you're moving your paper, you touch it gently and not dragging your fingers across. I'm going to show you up on the screen what colors you have to choose from. I will call you up, table at a time, to choose your color to take back to your seat to start with.